3 women will walk into the room, and we will try and pick out the woman who lights up the room. Let's take a vote now, okay? We have number 1, number 2, number 3. We've heard them read. We've heard them talk spontaneously. One of these girls is the girl who lights up the room. I can't wait to do this. There's a girl who sent me a letter. She tells me that she is unbelievably electric. When she walks into a room, everyone tells her she should be in the movies. She can't get a break because she lives in, Podunk. I have brought in a panel. In fact, I'm going to ask Gary to bring them in now. Our panel of industry experts who are going to come walking in right now.
John, you want the panel in? What did you say? Yeah, all right. Gary's got you. Gary's got you.
Let me just book it first.
Coming in the room right now is Kevin Smith. Everyone knows him as a guy who has written and directed films. He's acted in the critically acclaimed film Clerks, Mallrats, and Chasing Amy, and he's directed them.
Yes.
Not only am I a fan of his, but I believe this guy could actually make this girl have a movie career. My second panelist is Jay Mewes, who's acted in the movie Clerks, Mallrats, and Chasing Amy.
Right.
He's a professional actor. Okay?
Wow.
And then A.J. Benza, who everybody knows, is a noted gossip columnist. He has written for the Daily News. He's appeared on the E! Gossip Show. He's currently writing a book and working on the news show for E! A.J. hangs around with all the famous actresses.
And supermodels.
So
right? He would know about lighting up a room.
I would know right away, yeah.
First of all, Kevin, you are a director, right?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's a real
and
director.
You're always looking for talent, I'm sure.
Always, especially from Podunk.
All right. And Jay, you've been in... hey, Jay, how you doing, man?
How you doing?
Yeah, we've seen you're smoking weed, doing this. Do a little of your... Let him do it. Yeah.
Noise, smoking weed, drinking beers, doing coke.
Kevin, how did you discover Jay?
Pretty much just like that.
You met him and he was saying that?
He was a kid that was actually working at a recreation center that I used to work at. And
there you go.
He just used to run around saying his funny little things.
So you can spot talent. Now, we all have to agree, AJ, you as well, that you're going to be brutally honest with this girl.
Absolutely.
3 women are going to walk in.
Because we don't want to disillusion her and make her waste a lot of time and money.
Yeah. 3 women will walk in now. They're going to read a little something. They're going to read a portion of a letter that this girl sent me. We're going to see, she says she lights up a room. So we should be able to identify the girl who lights up a room immediately.
You're going to go right in this room right here.
Okay.
All right, girls, come on, we're going right in.
Okay. God, there are so many.
Yeah.
You're our contestants.
There are our contestants. I'm going to go to number 1 first, of course. That's the way they do it on the game shows. Number 1, tell us, read us a little bit of the letter that you sent me.
Hi.
I cannot hear you at all.
Is the mic?
You can't hear me.
Okay.
Now I can.
Hi. My name is Victoria. I have experience, talent, education, and looks. I'm constantly told by my friends, family, and people on the street that I should model or act. I'm told that I have a magical power to grab anyone's attention from just walking into the room. Hearing this on a daily basis has convinced me that I will definitely be a success in the film world.
All right, that's number 1. Number 2?
Hi, my name is Victoria. I have experience, talent, education, and looks. I am constantly told by my friends, family, and people on the street that I should model or act. I am told that I have a magical power to grab anyone's attention from just walking into the room. Hearing this on a daily basis has convinced me that I will definitely be a success in the film industry. Oh.
All right, that is number 2, gentlemen. And number 3, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Victoria. I have experience, talent, education, and looks. I am constantly told by my friends, family, and people on the street that I should model or act. I am told that I have a magical power to grab anyone's attention from just walking into the room. Hearing this on a daily basis has convinced me that I will definitely be a success in the film industry.
All right, there are the 3 women, each of them attractive. I see the one in the middle is showing off her belly, which that helps me sort of someone lighting up a room. And number 3 is now showing her belly. Boy, yours is pretty nice too. And you are definitely lighting up the room. And number 1, you are not showing
my bow tie.
You're showing your bow tie.
Okay. Well, I have the airhead qualities that most models have. Yikes.
Anyway, guys, there are 3 women. This woman says she lights up a room. Do any of these women, Kevin, who of course is a director, Kevin Smith, do any of these women light up the room for you?
I tell you, none of their reading abilities light up the room. That's for sure.
As a director, if you heard any of them read like this,
I'd be moving on. It means more rehearsal.
Let's talk to the 3 girls then, and maybe we'll come to a decision. Girls, tell us a little bit about yourself, or tell us, do a little monologue or something that would indicate that you
impress the judges.
that you could impress us. Is there anything you could say to impress us?
Okay. I'm sorry I'm such a bitch, but you know, it helps being a bitch sometimes. I would have never gotten my own radio talk show if I wasn't such a bitch.
And what is that, something from a movie?
Actually, no, it's from something called Maids of Honor.
Wow, very nice. All right, Maids of Honor. No idea.
Did she write Maids of Honor?
You did not write that.
I'm surprised.
The writing skills are in my
Number 2, maybe you're the girl who lights up the room. Can you do a little monologue or a song or something?
Just tell us
Well,
something
let
about
me tell
yourself.
you, I'm a potential star.
Uh-oh.
I hope
You are?
I'm not allowed to tell you that.
What do you mean?
No, I just don't want you to put up anything with your name on it. That's all.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, duh. Anyways, well, I have the airhead qualities that most models have. Yikes! No, I'm
Is there a
kidding.
monologue you could do?
A
or-
monologue?
This is kind of.
This is sort of a
It
monologue.
is a monologue, yeah.
All right. She does have a CD, so that do you sing?
Yes, I do sing.
Let me hear you sing a little something.
Okay, should I sing something original?
Sure.
Okay. I'll sing. Okay, I'll sing my rock song.
Yeah, it's,
Why are you so happy? You ask me as you start to cry. Can't you see that life's evil?
Well, okay, go ahead. Number 3, you're not lighting up any rooms. Number 3, you...
Scaring some small animals.
Yeah. But can you say something? Kevin said that your reading was horrible as well, so is there something you could do, a monologue from a movie or something, or a song?
To be quite honest, I don't sing.
Right.
I could if you'd like me to. I'm not sure that you would necessarily like it. Pardon me?
Star Spangled Banner.
What about the Star Spangled Banner?
Really?
Yeah.
yeah, that's easy to
So a
do.
little of that. Anything to project your personality. We're trying to figure out who is the girl who lights up the room.
Take the gum out of your mouth. That's the.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a start. That's a
For the
start.
beginning. to lighten
AJ, do
up
most
the
stars chew gum?
room. Yeah, at the,
Actually,
yeah.
hi, Robin.
Do whatever you want as the girl who lights up the room.
Oh, my God. Okay. I'm going to turn around because...
Oh, well, see right there. I'm upset with that.
All right, turn
Oh,
around.
okay, okay.
I'll stare at
Well,
you.
maybe her back part.
right at you then. How's that?
That's perfect. I want to be.
All right,
serenaded.
bowl us over.
All right. Now, this is... You want me to sing the Star Spangled Banner?
Star Spangled
Does anyone
Banner.
have
love
the
You can
words?
sing.
Star Spangled
Sing the
Banner.
Star Mangled Banner if you want.
I think that's what we're going to
Yeah,
Make up the words. We don't care. Just sing it.
Oh, we can't sing.
Go ahead.
We'll join in later.
Actually, Howard, just off the record, I was supposed to dance, and the thing is, I wanted to dance with you.
Yeah?
So when we get
you
to
know,
that,
I'd
you're going
pay
to
to
get
see
up
I'd like
and
to
dance
see
with
that
me?
now.
That'd be pretty good.
That's kind of hard on radio, though, for people to see. You know
Well,
what I
they don't
mean?
need to see that. That's just for us.
All right, we'll dance later. All right, thank you very much. Well, now you see the 3 girls outside of a reading
Howard,
situation.
you know what the amazing thing is? That one of these girls wrote that and still couldn't read
That's
it.
what
I know.
I want to know who wrote the material.
That's what I can't believe. Jay, do you have any comments to make before we vote on who is the girl who lights up the room? Jay, you're an actor.
Before you vote,
Yeah.
hold on a second.
Go ahead.
Wait a minute. Just what?
Sorry?
and should therefore have some wonderful
We didn't hear
material
what you
for us.
said, darling. What did you say?
Wait a second. One is a screenwriter chasing Amy, or is that the case?
Yes, this is
Okay.
Kevin.
Now, so if he had some great material to read, then we can really ascertain who can kick butt or not.
All right.
Right?
No, that's not the issue
Okay.
here. One of you is the girl who lights up the room who had the
Yeah.
nerve to write me that letter.
You didn't need anything to light up a room.
No, you need
before.
nothing but just to walk in the room.
AJ, is there anything you want to ask the girls before we vote on who is the girl who lights up the room?
Well, I want to ask him who told him to wear brown. It's very hard to light a room up when you're wearing brown.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a very tough color to pull off.
Well, maybe you're right. Let's take a vote now, okay? We have number 1, number 2, number 3. We've heard them read. We've heard them talk spontaneously. One of these girls is the girl who lights up the room.
Right.
All right.
Personally, I'm having a hard time figuring out which one lights up the room.
I almost
That's
want
easy.
to.
That's easy.
What is that?
It's easy to figure out.
It is?
Really? Kevin
Really?
knows.
AJ, you know too?
Yeah, I know who it is, but I also want to say there's someone who wants to light the room up.
Who's that?
I think 1 wants to, but I think 2 does.
I see. You think 2 wrote the letter?
2 could light up a friggin' abattoir.
You think she lights up the room?
Yeah, I think 2 lights it
Number
up.
2
But
is
that's
the
not the
room
girl.
lighter.
But that's not.
I think number 3 is the one who.
Kevin says that's not the girl.
Who do you think it is, Kevin?
3 is the one that wrote it because she's the only one that didn't mock the contents of the letter.
Right.
Yeah, I could
Playing
tell-
it over the
That's
top.
what I thought too. I thought
Yeah, I
number.
thought it was number 3.
No writer mocks.
I
their
think
own
number
stuff.
2 is incredibly taken with herself.
Yeah.
Right.
But number 3 probably wrote the letter. Number 1 has nothing to do with any of this.
Number 1 is just hostile.
She's lost.
All right. I'm sorry. What?
I'm just naturally like this.
I think she is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever.
What?
Yeah. All right. You're just
But
way
it's
too
judging
impressed with
that.
yourself.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. You are.
No, she.
No, I'm not, Howard.
Yeah.
Come on.
Trust me, you are.
You wanna
All right. Let's now find out.
Genuinely.
Who is the girl who wrote me the letter? Is it number 1, number 2, or number 3? Most of us agree it's number 3,
Everybody's saying number 3 wrote the letter?
even though number 2 is lighting up the room.
Flash of Hooters, because that's what he liked.
No, I'm not saying flashy or Hooters, but it helps.
Howard,
Yeah.
the person that wrote the letter is number 3.
Number 3, I knew it.
Everybody knew it.
But I have to tell you that after number 3 was on the phone, number 1 wrote a similar letter, said she doesn't light up a room, I'm the one.
Oh, she says she lights up
Wait
the
a
room.
second.
Yeah.
I did it in comedy. I put a light bulb underneath a picture of mine, and I said, I'm guaranteed to light up the room.
All right, let me just be honest with all of you. Number 1, you do not light up a room. You do not.
Hey, Kara, take off those sunglasses.
Number 2, you lit up the room out of all 3 of these women, but you do not light up a room. And number 3, you definitely don't light up a room. No. You're very mousy. I mean, you're a good-looking girl. You're a good-looking girl compared to like the Long Island girls I see all the time, but you don't light up a room.
So what does it take to light up a room?
What it takes is you got to be a little more like.
Flash or Hooters, because that's what he liked.
No, I'm not saying flashy or Hooters.
Right.
But it helps. Yes, it does help.
Yeah, you gotta want to see
Don't
it.
put it off.
You don't have to actually do it.
What is it, Gary?
I saw all 3 of them, and I think they're all really cute.
Right.
If I were at a party, right,
You try to pick them all up.
I try to pick them all up, but I wouldn't look at Victoria here and say, out of all the people in the room, like I wouldn't say, wow, how come you're not acting? How come you're not on screen?
right.
Let me tell you about Victoria. Here, Victoria, take a seat next to AJ. And I want to thank the other 2 ladies. Ladies, what do you do? What are your names?
I'm sorry?
What are your names?
I'm Tanya Falco.
Tanya, you are a singer?
Yeah.
I see.
An
And-
actress, dancer, whatever you want.
Okay, and who is number 1?
Bella Wagner.
Right.
And I'm publicist for Discover Magazine
Oh, good.
and actress-singer.
You're both very good-looking girls. You know, at a party, you're probably the best-looking girls at the party. But you know what I'm saying? You're not big stars.
We're
You're-
not Pamela Anderson.
Right, exactly. But believe
But how
me,
many people are?
in college, I would have begged to go out with you, and you would have rejected me. So I know that. So you're way ahead of the game.
Projecting your anger onto us.
You know what?
That's
Let me
correct.
tell you something, Howard. I was best friends with the nerdiest guys.
Really good.
Yeah, I was a
Best
nerd too.
friends.
All
with
right.
the nerdy
Yes.
guys.
Yeah.
Don't
That's
you
what you
say
need.
that,
Friends.
right?
Okay. All right. Get the 2 girls out of the room. Thank you, girls.
Rejection is so hard to say. It's terrible. It's terrible.
What do you think you did wrong?
Well, he was mean, but you know what? He was honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you had a chance in terms of stopping them?
I think if you wore the right thing. I mean, that's what Howard's about.
Wore the right thing?
Yeah.
Like, what would you have worn that would have made a difference?
Not this.
Nothing. That's right. Nothing.
No, not this.
Right, exactly. And we would have been lighting up that room.
So you're the girl who wrote me the letter.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. First of all, how tall are you? 5 feet tall?
Actually, I'm 5'2".
All right. I'm going to start. Kevin, before you go, and AJ, and of course Jay. Just let me start. Okay, and let me give it to you, because a lot of girls wreck their lives thinking that they're going to be stars. If you went out to Los Angeles, you wouldn't even be
You
noticed.
get lost.
You get lost among all the good-looking girls. Am I right, AJ?
Yeah, you're a very pretty girl, but those girls just, you see them a mile away, a block away.
Right.
And you're real. Right?
Okay, but
Everything's real in this
when you
world.
get into
Right.
acting or any kind of entertainment industry, it's hopefully based on talent and experience.
That's the problem.
What are you kidding me?
You born.
Where did you hear that?
When?
Honey, it's based on how good you look.
Well, okay, to some extent, don't you feel? Because Howard, let's face it.
There's tons of good-looking girls out in Hollywood, and they get famous. They can't act. Am I
Okay,
right, Kevin? I mean, am I being facetious here?
No, you're
Yeah,
not.
but
but
Howard-
also to counter that, she doesn't. You know, that's the myth that you have to go out to Hollywood to be an actress. She can stay right here and be an actress.
That's
and-
why I'm
and-
not in Hollywood.
Exactly. Okay.
But
But you could be anywhere, but so far you haven't been discovered.
Well,
Yeah,
this is
you've
correct.
been here and nobody's discovered you.
Now, the reason people tell you at parties that you should be an actress and you're great looking and everything is
Because
because
they love me.
compared to them, you are.
No, but also because they want to take her home.
Right.
Well, don't
I want
you?
to give you a jump.
You know,
man.
I could
That's
see,
simple.
I could see wanting to certainly. So
Yeah.
I'd fill you up with that kind of crap too.
Right. And you don't. And AJ, you wouldn't marry her, but you'd bang her and leave her, right?
I wouldn't. Well, you know, I don't want to be that crass about it, but I try to get her home. Absolutely.
Right. Right. But you know.
I try to see if she can get 2 home too. Number 2 home too.
Yeah, me too. I like that too.
You know?
Absolutely. So what I'm saying to you is your letter was absolutely bizarre.
Well, didn't it get me on the show?
It did get you on the show, but you do not light
This
up
is
a
the
room.
pinnacle of your career, though.
Right.
Do you realize?
We've been around people like Donna D'Erico who light up a room.
Yeah.
They light up the universe.
Yeah.
So, in other words, if I stood here naked,
Go ahead.
I'd light up a room.
Donna D'Erico wasn't naked
Well-
in here.
Well, you know what? Let's try
So
it.
what? 5'9"? What? How tall is she?
She's about
See,
5'5".
I don't have height, so I need something else. Tell me what I
Do me a
need.
favor. Take off your clothes and
Yeah.
stand there naked. Let's see if you light up the room.
You take
It'll
off
get
your clothes
lighter in
first.
here.
Well, no one wants to see that. That's frightening. Yeah.
I don't know why were we invited the one day nobody's taking off their damn blouse.
I don't know. I don't
get it.
You got here on the wrong show. You know what? Why don't you go light up a cigarette instead of a room? So here's my advice to you. Where do you live again? What town?
Schenectady.
You live in Schenectady. Here's the deal. Out in Schenectady, you are a superstar.
You light up Schenectady.
You light up Schenectady. If I saw you at a party, I would just do about anything. I'd kill guys to get near you because I know when I went to parties, girls
take it
didn't even
easy.
look as good as you.
Keep it tasteful.
Keep it tasteful, yes. But I can tell you, I can assure you that you light up those rooms in Schenectady because everyone in Schenectady is a pig. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Howard, what are you?
I'm a beast.
Yeah.
But I got
Isn't
a personality.
That what all men are? So
I made it on.
anywhere I go, it's
I made it on my
the same.
personality.
Howard lights up a room.
I light up a room, all right. People go running.
Well, that's just it. They don't. Girls have to realize that it's just you're completely honest about them, and we're all completely honest about them.
All right.
You know.
On a scale of 1 to 10, let's go to Kevin Smith first because he's the director.
Can she
On a
stand
scale
up? Can she stand up
Can
again
you
with
stand
you?
up again, please? Are your breasts real?
Yes.
Yeah,
They are, and those are what, D's?
That's a C. That's a 30. That's a 33C.
Nice call, AJ. Is that a 33C?
Am I right?
Is he right?
I'll say good guess.
Wow.
And let's just say after the baby, they got smaller.
After the baby, excuse me.
Oh, you had a baby?
Let's back this
We
up.
have a child. It's all
Oh, we didn't know that.
Get number 2 back in
raise your
there.
damn
Yeah.
child.
Number 2 was lighting up the room.
She's 14 months
Oh,
old.
that's all right. I'm not saying anything bad about it. I just I never would think you had a baby. That's great.
Why is that?
You just don't look like you had a baby 14 months ago.
How old are
Thank
you?
you.
How old are you?
27.
Are you married?
Yes, I
Oh,
am.
you are. Stand up. Let me take a look at you
Oh,
again.
show's falling
Let me
apart.
see.
Married, baby. What's up?
I know. What's going on?
Shirts on, Schenectady. What am I doing here? I could have stayed home and brought you a better story.
I can't believe it. Kevin Smith, on a scale of 1 to 10, is she 10 being is going to be a huge star in Hollywood, 1 being no chance of making it? Well, I'll give her a number on 1 to 10.
Geez, in Hollywood,
Yeah.
1. Anywhere else, a 5. 5 or
5.
6.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
so it's about making it. It's not about her look. It's about
No.
making it.
Jay, you've been in the movies on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 making it, 1 never making it. What is she?
I'll say a 4.
A 4. All right, this is very realistic. AJ Benza, who never hides the truth, always has been truthful. Go ahead. You've been around so many stars. Go ahead.
10 makes it, 1 doesn't make it at all.
10 is Julia Roberts kind of stardom. 1 is never making it, staying in Schenectady the rest of her life.
I'll say 3.
3.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
I don't want to. I feel. You know,
3. I'm going to give her a 1. She's never going to be a
No,
star.
because you know what? Go look. Rent some movies. No, rent some movies. There's some ugly ass girls in movies who made it.
I don't mean she's ugly. I think she's very good looking.
She's not at all. But
She
I'm
doesn't have
saying-
charisma.
But there are some people who come on. Okay, that's true. But
Yeah,
like,
she's not a character.
So listen, here's my point. Stay married, be happy in Schenectady, and stick with
Does
that.
your husband need to be married to a star?
Right. Do we need to change a life like that?
Live vicariously
Shouldn't
through
I
your
have a
child.
chance,
through
though,
your
Right.
child.
Why don't you
live
push?
vicariously.
Why don't you push your kid into show business?
There you go. Start taking the kid out
You
to
know what?
auditions.
Why don't you go light up a cigarette instead of a room?
Am I bugging you? No. Are you sure? I just wanted to know this thing that you're working on. Seriously.
This is like dog hunt?
Yeah.
We start shooting it in February, probably in Memphis, North Carolina.
In Memphis. Is that all casted, or
It's not fully cast yet.
would you consider me on a level?
Sure.
You know, I don't want to pressure you, but the truth is this is what I'm looking for, you know?
Right. No, we do that. There's that. We just did like 2 smaller flicks too. See, my advice is to always to look for like small flicks. Man. don't go for the big thing right
But
away.
the thing is there's nothing in Schenectady. I tried to get an agent. You can't get an agent.
Right.
They don't want to see you unless you're meeting it.
But you gotta get something like Backstage, or you gotta get something like Filmmaker Magazine and find out who's
How do you
who's
get
working on
in
what.
contact with that? I mean, I have.
Oh, I mean,
books at
Backstage,
home.
you just get a subscription to. Same thing with Filmmaker. I mean, it's really not that difficult, you know. And
Why hasn't it happened for me?
it depends what your
I mean, Goldie
aspirations
Hawn
are.
is short. She made it, right?
Yeah, but Goldie Hawn worked a long time before
Oh, well,
she made it.
I would work that long time before I made it to
Start doing
that.
stuff like student films and whatnot, and then you work in
Really?
make, and then you move up from there. I mean, like everyone wants to like jump right into a feature. You know, it's just
Yeah, but
it's
I'd
a
be the
little
one you want to
unrealistic.
pick. Take my word for it. No, honestly.
But I mean, I don't know, man. It's like you got to work for a while before somebody like wants to pick you.
It's in other words, you don't want to pick me because you don't know I'm a no one.
No, that has nothing to do with that. I cast no one. I build my career on casting.
He's the best at it.
So you know that's
Well,
not
then
it.
I'm it, and I will be the biggest no one you've cast. And you have my word for
No,
it.
the biggest no one I cast is that dude I hang around with, but he became like I guess someone to some people. But I'm telling you, man, do small flicks.
Well,
Do small flicks. Don't aim for the big thing right away.
well, that's fine if you know.
But if you really want to try out for a flick, call our office in New Jersey. So we're in Red Bank, New
Well, can I
Jersey.
have that
We're
number?
not. Yes, if you have a pen, I'll write that.
My brother-in-law has pen.
Okay.
Hey, it was nice meeting you, AJ.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're gonna take off.
No, I'm
meeting
taking
you.
you past this way.
All right, well then you'll wait.
Yeah, I wait.
All right, pen. Steve, I'm gonna get this guy's number.
Just right in the wall there.
Steve,
Thanks, Gary.
Can I get his number?
I'll be out in a second.